Yo, what's up, fam? Welcome to my channel. This is your boy Dangel from beautiful, amazing, and sunny Los Angeles. And today is going to be a very special video. A couple months ago, I watched several of them, and actually those videos helped me a lot. And I made some very good conclusions that also helped me. And I just think it's going to be right to keep spreading this energy and keep letting people know that you always have a right to be proud of who you are, and doesn't matter where you're from, but you must, not should, not better, but you must protect yourself and protect your home country. So please subscribe to my channel, leave your likes, comment down below, and make sure you spread this video, repost everywhere you can, because this is a very, very important message. So let's talk. Guys, I just want to thank you for watching my channel, subscribing, liking, commenting. It's a huge deal for me. Thank you so much. Other than that, my first goal is to become very, very famous singer, rapper, performer. And as you know, those of you who follow me, who watching me, I have music YouTube channel, and the link is in the description. Thank you so much to those of you who already subscribed, watched my music videos, shared them. It's a huge deal for me. And if those of you who just started watching me and who never seen me before, I would really appreciate if you could go down to the link in the description on my latest music video and on my music YouTube channel. If you can subscribe on this channel, watch the videos and share them, that will help me so much. Thank you, and let's get back to the video. So first of all, I want to tell you that I watched the video of Jewish bloggers that about their experience in America, in Europe, even in Turkey, in any Middle East country they been visiting after Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th. And they always been like bringing something new to this world with their messages. So what I'm trying to say today is, like, I'm gonna continue saying what they were saying, and their message was, don't be scared that you're a Jew. So the only difference in my video I want to do is, like, I don't want to focus on Jews too much, because, well, we're all different, and we all have kind of solidarity with each other at some points. But doesn't matter what is your nationality, what is your religion, and where you came from. It's a privilege to be yourself, and your responsibility is to protect who you are, who your kids are, and where you guys came from. You must protect your country, your belief, your blood, and your traditions. Why I'm going to talk about Jews exactly? Because Israel been attacked on October 7th by Hamas. And despite this fact, nobody stopped illegitimately blame Israel. So this is the main problem in this video that I'm going to describe, and I'm going to tell you why nobody, never, and nowhere else going to blame my country and my people. So first of all, when October 7th happened, when the massacre happened, I was so scared just to go outside. I didn't stop wearing kippah, but I started putting my cap on it. And like the way I felt free before, I didn't feel this way anymore. So I was so scared. I was so scared that somebody's gonna come behind to me and kill me, probably even. So yeah, and this is my fault. So the way I send this messages to God that I'm so scared, this is my fault. Because even I can excuse myself that, well, look guys, anytime Israel attacked in the world, anti-Semitism just raises up in the whole entire world, anywhere. This just, it's the custom there, unfortunately. This is what happens. Every time somebody attacks Israel, anti-Semitism grows. I don't know why, but it is how it is. I mean, I started hiding kippah. I even tried to avoid saying where I'm from, because people kept asking me, "Hey, where are you from?" And well, there was nothing bad. They just asked me, and I always was like, "It doesn't really matter," or just tell them another country I could be from, or just simply could tell them, "Oh, I'm just from the Middle East." That's it. Then I started realizing, especially because of this beautiful video, and I highly recommend you to watch it. Doesn't matter if you're Jew or no. It's just really good advice over here. I'll put the link in the description. Go ahead and watch it. It's an amazing video. And it says, like, if you hide your Jewishness, it's the worst way. Like, the phrase that's been used in the video is, you better be proud of being Jew, and you might get some punches. Then you just hide your Jewishness, and eventually it will die. And then the only person you can blame is yourself. And I was like, well, really? Why am I hiding that? Why am I afraid? This is who I am. And it doesn't matter who you are, that God gave you a certain nationality, a certain family, a certain belief. You have to be proud of who you are. Doesn't matter, you're Jewish, Christian, Muslim, or whoever you are. You must be proud of who you are, because that's how you thank God for what He gave to you. We just have to use it the right way. So, now the main message that I want to send in this video. My dear Jewish people, my lovely Jewish family, large, amazing Jewish family. Very unfortunately, I know it's painful to hear that, but it is true. And we have to be honest to ourselves. All the statements, absolutely illegitimate, false statements about Israel being colonizing Palestine, about Israel stole Palestinian land, about Israel being genociding Palestinians, all these false statements is our fault. It's on us. And I'll tell you why. Because we'll let people say that. We don't do anything. Eventually, since people started saying that, and we don't do anything, they just understand they are right, and they can say that. They have a right to say that. Because we don't do anything. And I know I said it a million times, but it's true. Anytime I walk outside and I see somebody says to a Jewish guy, even he's with the kids, somebody says to the Jewish guy, "You're a colonizer. Your people are killers." And he doesn't do anything. He just tries to avoid eye contact and be skipped. He doesn't say anything back. That's a huge mistake. We have no right to let people say these illegitimate false statements. They can tell you whatever you want. They can try to prove you that it's true, but it's never been like that. And it's only our fault. Today, while it's not too late, we have to stop people. We have to start stopping people to keep saying these false statements. Nobody has a right to say that Israel is a colonizer. Nobody has a right to say that Israel is a killer of Palestinians. Nobody has a right to say that Israel stole Palestinian land. All these statements are illegitimate, and everybody who says that has to go to the jail. I hope eventually it will happen. And I'm over here, I'm absolutely not a hater, but I have to defend my country because Israel never did it. Of course, there are some moments that I'm absolutely not proud about Israel. But my country, as well as any other countries, has problems. Yes, that's true. Israel has problems. That's why you are allowed to criticize Israel. But to criticize doesn't mean to take out the Israel right to exist. That's too much. You're not allowed to do that. And we're not allowed to let them do that, to let them say that. And I'll give you the example of what happened to me recently. Actually, before I tell you that, I have to say one more thing. And I'm not saying that you have to attack them back, you have to beat their faces or anything. No, never. Absolutely. Torah doesn't allow to do that. So don't mess up with anybody. Don't bark on anybody back. Don't fight with anybody physically. Don't do that. But defend yourself. With your word, people have to stop. That's our position. They keep saying. You said one word, and they stop. This is how we win. This is our power, the power of Jewish people, to say the way people just don't know what to tell you. And I'll tell you how it happened to me recently. I was walking with my daughter like a week ago, just on the street, simply in a safe place. I'm the guy, probably 25, 30 years old. Young guy, pretty strong, massive, was walking by with his girlfriend, and he's screaming the whole planet, "Free Palestine!" Well, he thought I'm not going to respond what I usually always did there, unfortunately. But not this time, and no more. And I told him back, yes, free Palestine from Hamas. Which is true. Free Palestine from Hamas. Give me a like if you support that phrase. This is true. He tried to tell me back, and I just saw on his face that he started losing himself, and he was like, and from Israel too. Well, two good things. He said and, not Hamas. He said and. He agreed that Palestine suffers from Hamas, and they don't want Hamas, but they cannot say anything because this is not allowed. In Palestinian dictatorship, you cannot criticize government. You will be killed for that. And that's true. And he said, and from Israel too. That's a big win for me, that he recognized that Palestine suffers from Hamas. And we could stop over here. About Israel, look, guys, over here, sick people about Jews. It's a custom for them. They must blame Israel because it's illegal for them not to blame Israel. Just imagine. Anti-Semite. Anything happens in the world, tiger killed antelope, it's a Jewish fault. This is how anti-Semites live. It's a custom. It's must-do thing for them. They have to blame Israel. Even they know it's not Israeli fault, it's Hamas fault. They still have to blame Israel. That's just the way they live. But I don't care about it. He said end. And it was a knockout. It was my knockout. Then, of course, he started cussing at me, and it's also a sign that he lost, because when person cusses on you in the language you don't know, that means he is a coward. And he is a coward. Because he started cussing at me. He had nothing else in his head. After, a while, he was like, he also screamed back from the other, from another street. He crossed the street. He was like 300 feet away from me. And only at that distance, he told me, baby killers. And I told him back, yes, Hamas is. That's it. It was, the way you are in the UFC. And when you have a strong punch right in the face, you knock your opponent out. So he's done. But sometimes referee thinks that you have to keep going. And only then you stop. So the way I said, yes, Hamas is, it was, just this small punches after I knocked him out. Like he had nothing to tell me. And as you can see, I was not fighting with him. I was not cussing at him. I didn't talk anything bad about his mother. However, he did talk about my mother. I didn't do that. I didn't do anything bad. Against 100 his false statements, I just said 3-5 words and he was done. That's it. That was it. For him, that was it. He had nothing else to tell me because he knew, even he's stupid, he knew that I was right. That's it. And what I'm trying to say, guys, I know it took too much time, but believe me, it's very important. Doesn't matter where you're at. Don't be scared of being Jew. Be proud of being Jew. Wear your kippah, wear your tallis, wear your tzitzit, wear your Magen David. Don't hide it. And every time you hear this false statement about Israel that they keep saying, don't be silent. Don't let them say that. If they just cuss on you, it's nothing. It's like, I asked my friend once, Achi, what do you do when you hear Free Palestine to your side? And he's like, I just pass by because just imagine you're walking and the dog is barking on you. Are you gonna go and bark back on her? Well, of course no, but now the situation is different. Dogs, they don't just bark. They bite, they crush you really hard, and you need to stop them. I have to stop them. And again, we don't fight back. We don't bark back. We don't threaten, but we stop. We cannot just walk by, or we cannot just skip it, or we simply cannot just run away. Of course, if it's dangerous, we have to, because it's like a lifesaver. But we never let anybody say that, because we never done that. Like I said, yes, we have to be honest. There are a lot of things I'm not proud about Israel did in the past. But it doesn't mean that we have no right to exist. The fact of Israel's criminal doesn't deny about Palestinians' criminals. Do you get what I'm saying? So many people keep saying, oh yes, Hamas did the wrong thing on October 7th, but you killed more Palestinian kids. Not us, not Israel. Hamas keeps killing Palestinian kids because they don't care whom to kill. They just want to survive and get their money. This is a long story, but this video is not about Hamas and who they are. Smart people know who they are. But it's about Israel and Palestine. It's about two beautiful states living together side by side, helping each other, cooperating with each other, with no terrorists, no extremists, no Hamas, and no Hamas dogs nearby. Only people having their two beautiful state Israel, Jewish state, and Arabic state is Palestine. I believe it's going to happen soon. Baruch Hashem, it will come. Because this is the only way to finally resolve this conflict. Having two states working together and living side by side without any terrorists and without any extremists. Only peace and love. And we've seen it all humans' history. The only way is peace. But until there are some people that don't want a peace, and the war is the only lifestyle for them and the only way for them to make money, Palestine will never be free. Even if there is no Israel, even if there are no Jews, Palestine will never be free with this government. With the government who wants to kill all the Jews. With the government who wants to eradicate completely Israel as a state. Palestine will never be free. But again, this is another video, another conversation. Over here, I want all Jews keep wearing yarmulkes, keep wearing Magen David, keep wearing talis, keep wearing tzitzit. Be proud of who you are. Yes, of course, from the other side, don't prepare to go somewhere where you might die because of the extremists. Don't go to the extremist areas, because that's your mistake. But be proud of who you are. Be proud in your home. Show your kids you're a proud Jew, so they learn what the Jewishness is. Keep Shabbos. Keep kosher. Keep all these things. Don't give up. Be strong. We're Jews. We're very strong people. Always been and always will. If we keep listening to our heart, and of course, if we keep listening to the God. And God says, you must protect yourself. Don't let anybody say illegitimate states about Israel. Stop them right away with one word. It's possible, and I just showed you how to do that. You don't have to fight. You don't have to bark. You don't have to go down to their level. But you bring them up, giving them the right answer, just with 1-2 words. Believe me, they will have nothing to tell you back. And if they start cussing at you on the language you don't know, that's a huge sign that you won. And that's what I did. Am Yisrael Chai, free Palestine from Hamas. 2 beautiful states will be existed in peace, love, and cooperating, creating businesses and amazing population on both sides. That's going to happen anyways. I don't know if it's going to happen in my life, during my lifetime, but I'm praying for that. I have a lot of amazing friends, and I'm so grateful that I have friends who want 2 states. It's the only way. Be proud of who you are. Don't give up and be strong. Am Yisrael Chai, free Palestine from Hamas, and the peace will come. Amen. Subscribe to my channel, leave your likes, comment down below, and please remember to share this video as hard as you can. See you soon, guys.